All right, good morning everyone. I'm back out here on the bay. Look how calm that is. Holy cow, it's like glass. Doesn't get any flatter than that. A little bit of ripple in the water. But other than that, water is a little bit cloudy like usual. But it is flat. There is no wind. And I'm about to get down there and start fishing. All right, I think I'm gonna start off with Old Faithful here as of late. My Litma Surf Minnow 110. See if we can get something on this right away. Super glass, look at that. Just a light cast for the first one, just to get it wet. All right, let's get something on the board. It's kind of an outgoing tide this morning, but low tide is in about 2.5 hours. But the low tide is only at 3.3 feet, so it's still pretty decent for fishing. Pretty much all day. I don't know why it's kind of weird, but sometimes it happens like that where the high and low aren't too much different. And happens to be one of those days. There's one more guy down here to my left, way down there. And surprised there aren't more guys out here. I mean, it is a holiday weekend and people are gone on vacation, but given the conditions, I thought there might be more people out here. So some of you guys might wonder why I come here a lot. And the reason why I come here a lot is because it's really close to my house, like 5-6 minutes away. And I can come down here, fish a little bit. There's a couple of different spots I can fish, you know, along the trail, and then I can leave. And like today, I probably got a few hours, and then I gotta go do some errands, things like that. So I can come out here in the morning, come out here at night, which I don't do very often, but I think I might do another night one pretty soon. But it's just super easy to come down here, super accessible. I can come down when the conditions are good. If they're not so good, I won't come by. And like I said, there's a few spots that I can go to down here. And yeah, that's kind of why I come here a lot. So I don't know if this content bores you guys with me going to the same spots, but until I find something better, this is gonna be it. All right, switching it up to the rattle trap. Right there, got some big hooks on them. I've had these rattle traps in my bag for a while. I got a few of them actually, but I've just never really used it too much. And then I see the Bay Area plug recently down in San Mateo. He's been using these and catching some stripers, so I thought I'd better try and bust them out of my bag and see if I can't catch something with it. Alright guys, I got Snaggo on a bat ray. Not what I wanted. I've actually been fighting him for a few minutes, but I didn't turn the camera on. He's just been pulling drag, not giving up, just sitting there. Not what I wanted. Man, this thing is heavy. What is going on? Definitely not the catch of the day. Come on, guy. Wasn't expecting to catch this, but I don't think anybody does. This thing actually might be bigger than I thought it was. When it jumped out of the water, I thought it was kind of small, but nope. Definitely a bat ray though. There's no head shakes, no nothing, just flat. Heavy. Come on, dude. It's getting closer. He's just right here now. It's definitely snagged because I can see him floundering. There he is. Alright, let me get him up so I can unhook him and get him on his way. Stingray, a big one. All right, so that stingray is gone. Thank God. Little damage to my bait right there. Didn't bend it out really. Actually, it did bend it out. Let me put it back. Bend it back a little bit. Yeah, it did bend out. Man, that was a good fight, but I wish it was something I could keep, maybe like a big halibut or something. But nope. Stingray, bat ray, whatever you want to call it. Oh, it's always fun to fight it, but man, that's a little too much for me. Not something I want to do every day. But when you're out here on the bay, it's always a possibility that you might hook a stingray. Some people actually fish for stingrays. I think they might be relatively decent eating, but not this dude. We're not out for stingrays, bat rays, or any kind of rays. My apologies to anybody named Ray, but we don't want no rays. All right. There's that famous view. Back on the other side right now, it looks like they covered this whole area with these wood chips. Looks a lot nicer actually. Alright, I got some of this Pearl Cure juice, the stank juice, as I like to call it, but it actually smells pretty good because it smells like garlic. So this one is the Garlic Nightcrawler Super Gel. See if we can put them near the hooks. See if we can get something to bite. So I think that's going to be about it. Nothing doing on this side either. I might come back out here tonight actually and try the bite at dusk or when the sun's going down. So far just that stingray, bat ray, whatever ray that was, and try to get something later tonight. I'll be back. All right, good morning everyone. It is another nice morning, 2 days in a row. Tomorrow's supposed to be pretty much the same. Water's pretty glassy right now. There are no winds, and I'm gonna get out there, try to catch a fish. Out here again near Oyster Point. You can see the pier just kind of right over there, and yeah, let's get it. Yesterday I wasn't able to go out at night, so I don't have any footage, but back out here today, see if we can get something. That rock right there is going to be the ticket if I can get there. Looks a little bit slippery, but I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. All right, so you can see I made it to that rock without slipping. Standing a little bit, sort of not into the water, but you know what I'm saying, above the water. All right, first cast. Let's go. I'm not sure how deep it is here, but I think where I'm standing, it's probably about maybe 2-3 feet deep. And then it gets a little deeper as it goes out, obviously, but yeah, I've never caught anything at this spot, so I hope to do that today. I hooked something, but it popped off, so still a no-go here. I'm like 0 for 3 here. All right, so we switched over to this rattle trap right here. Uh-oh. Got something here. I think I might have snagged another ray. Shit. Pretty dead weight. No head shakes. Damn it. Hopefully it's small. Yeah, that's a ray for sure. I don't know where I'm gonna land this guy. Maybe I can land him right here in this little cove. Walk back there. Snagged him right on the end of his fin. Shit. What is up with that? I don't want to horse him in because it's going to bend my hooks again. That's my rattle trap. I don't want to do that. Come on, guy. Man, these guys are strong. I think I'm gonna have to horse him in, otherwise I'm gonna be here forever with this guy just trying to get away. Ah, nice. Unhooked himself. All right, no benderama. We're good to go. Man, what are the odds that I snag a bat ray 2 days in a row? Don't often see too many paddle boarders out here on the bay because it's usually kind of windy, but today, paddle boarder. That cloud right there looks to me like a dragon. Kind of got the tail going here, then the head with the 2 horns, and then the mouth wide open. You guys seeing the same thing I am? Good morning, everyone. We're back out here on the bay. Today I'm on my bike, and the goal is to ride down to the Colma Creek, fish there a little bit, and come back. Then the other goal is to catch a fish while I'm doing it. So that's the idea today. That's what we're doing, and we're gonna do it today. I had 2 days of bat rays. And today I'm determined to catch a fish. Striper, halibut, smelt, I don't care what it is, just as long as it's not a bat ray. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a guy fishing down there, kind of right on that point right there. Kind of right there. He's right at the point. I've kind of wanted to fish down there, but that would mean I'd have to leave my bike up on the trail and potentially get it stolen. So that's a good spot right at the corner. But I want to actually catch a fish from this beach right there. But even right down here, I can probably get there also. Just a little bit of structure down there. I can see the rocks in the water. Maybe that'll hold a striper or two, maybe a halibut. I don't know, maybe I'll go down there later when I'm on my way back. But I'll check it out. Alright, let's continue. So I'm not actually going to go down to the Colma Creek. I'm going to stop right here because this looks really good. This is kind of where that guy was. He's still down there on that point fishing. And so right here looks pretty good actually. There's a guy sitting up right down there on that rock. So you can see the guy over there. I don't know if you can see him on that rock, but he's standing right over there. Looks like he's fishing for bait right now with a net. But we're gonna try and get something here. All right, now I'm down at the beach actually. See if we can get some halibut action. That guy's still over there on that rock point right there. But yeah, we're gonna fish this for a little bit. See if we can catch maybe a halibut striper swimming in the shallows. This is really a pretty cool little beach to fish off of. I mean, I guess it's a beach on the bay, but not like the beach you kind of think of. But it's got sandy bottom, the shoreline. Drops off a little bit, so it's probably about 3 feet deep here, maybe or so. All right, I think that's San Bruno Point, Seal Point, some kind of point down there. But there's a bunch of guys down there, so I'm gonna fish right over here on the side. Nice little alley right here for my bait to come in. So I'll just fish it for a little bit and then keep on moving. Alright guys, this must be like stop number 4 on the SF Bay tour today on my bike. A little snaggy up on someone else's line right here. Let's see if we can get this out of the water. Got some yellow braid right here. I am going to get that line out of the water. See if I can use this rock to use it as a holding thing, because I don't want it to cut into my hands. Let's see if we can get it. All right, this should get it. Well, that was that. Didn't really take out too much from the water, but got something. First cast right at the spot. Oh, there's a striper. Oh, it's a small halibut. Look at that, small halibut. Tiny little halibut. He's not tiny, he's probably like maybe 12 to 15 inches. This is my first cast right here too. There we go. California halibut. There he goes. Come on, buddy. I'll rest there for a little bit. He'll leave for in a second. I think he's just stunned that he got caught.